I'm outside at the bee tree. Don't know if you can see all of them. There's one. See if you can hear the hum. This whole tree is so full of bees. It's a pepper tree. And the whole tree just hums. All the bees oming. It's so beautiful. It's where I first fell in love with the bees when we moved here 15 years ago. And they have little pollen on their legs. And we'd walk under the tree, and you could feel the whole thing buzzing around you. And I taught my daughter not to be afraid of them, but just to talk to them and tell them that she's their friend. So she's always done that with the bees. And I started studying a lot about bees and reading all these books, and then learned about being a beekeeper. So now we keep bees. Someday I'll show you their hives. But they're so magical, you know, because without them we wouldn't have any food. And that's enough. But the way they build those beautiful cones and they make sweet honey, oh, they're just so magical. And then all the great stories and things they represent, you know, there's so much mythological lore about the bees because they are the little things that keep the big things working. The unseen things that are how everything works. The hum in the heart, the vibration of being, of course. And they're serious. And so they're often referred to in the sutras, the tantric sutras, as the bee of awareness. That the bees are actually awareness themselves. And then the lotus is the heart, most often. Sometimes often the mind as well. The lotus, mind is referred to as a lotus, and the hips. But most often the heart, the sada, the center, the core, and that we buzz around and around, you know, being busy with all the world. And then when the bee lands in the center of the lotus, where there's a landing pad made just for the bee, that's where the sweetness is. And so landing in the center of our heart, in the center of our being, in this very small and quiet way, one of the sweetest things that we can do for ourselves and for the world around us. And then we can go, and make the Brahmadi, the bee's breath, sweet honey in the mind. This is my pause today, out here in nature between classes and characters. And I know it's a little long, but I'm moving slowly at the moment.